Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do some 4v4 MegaRandom between me and the viewers. This is going to be one of my quote-unquote experienced player matches, so all the players in here are basically at least 1700 rating, except for Pistache Nude. Pistache Nude is a fine player. So everybody is relatively decently rated, and there are a lot of actually quite skilled players in this particular match. Shade, Tetrades, Lombard, etc. Quite scary. Lord Mercutius and whatnot. You know, really every player in here is quite good. Breeze as well, although Breeze hasn't played in a little bit, so I am Mongols today. So yeah, we're going to be playing on MegaRandom, of course, and MegaRandom is one of the new maps in the Forgotten, the expansion pack for... Well, it's not really new at this point, but I just say that because not everybody is, you know, familiar with the fact that we actually did get a quote-unquote new expansion pack for Age of Empires 2. So, you know, this is the HD edition, of course. And they've added a bunch of new maps and civilizations and whatnot, so we're going to be playing on MegaRandom today, and MegaRandom is, of course, a map in which anything is possible, anything at all is possible, so... Yeah, I'm actually surprised that there's a supreme lack of moderators in my chat right now, so I'll probably have to... I'm sorry, Sandman, we'll get you in the next match, though. We'll have to, definitely... Maybe I'll have to appoint more, honestly. I either get, like, all mods in chat or none at all. It seems to be really no medium. Anyway, guys, you know, of course, brief disclaimer, as always, is, you know, when I'm doing these videos, I can't really play my best because I'm focused on providing a entertaining and informative commentary, so, as well as reading the Twitch chat whenever possible, so, you know, my mind isn't always in the game, so pardon me if I make some silly mistakes, but it wouldn't really be the Resonance videos without stereotypical struggle. Yeah, they're just playing. But yeah, I do read the Twitch chat as much as I can. I definitely read every single message between matches, but during the matches I may miss out a couple things. But of course, feel free to ask me any questions either in the video comments or just during the Twitch chat in the videos, and I will hopefully cover them in the future. We were banned from another stream for cussing some moderators. Well, I wouldn't really. I mean, basically the rules are below my stream, so as long as you're not being openly antagonistic, do what you will. So. Do what you will indeed. No mods, no rules. Turbo Random is awesome, but we're not playing Turbo Random. This is MegaRandom map. It's just a well, this is just MegaRandom. That's what the map is called. What the hell is this, by the way? What this map generation is so strange. Yeah, it just gives you really anything. You never know what you can expect. And cool, I'm with Lombard and Shade. We're against the evil Tetrades Menace, though. That's gonna be a struggle. Indeed. I know at least I have boars. I have deer. So at least they're giving me the standard sort of resource distribution here. It looks like I've got 2 things of gold, maybe a little bit extra stone than normal. This is very strange. Yes, this is the standard multiplayer lobby system that the game comes with. It's the multiplayer experience for Aoe2. You know, let's be honest here, guys. It's never really been good. It's always been archaic and broken to a degree, and Aoe2 HD is not much of an exception, but it does work sometimes. But, you know, I still think that HD is a really nice thing to have, even if the multiplayer experience has only been marginally improved. Okay, so I guess the only thing I'm missing is I have no sheep whatsoever, so perhaps we'll just go for, like, a double boar lure, maybe, or... Okay, this is actually nice, though, is I can build a mill here, and harvest from both the berries and the deer. That's nice. Oh yeah, and if you guys are, like, sort of struggling with Age of Empires 2 and you want to learn the basics and whatnot, I won't be covering it too much in this particular match or in many of my future matches, just because I want to keep things fresh. You know, I don't want to be too redundant. And, you know, many of my older videos, I just spend the entire game, like, talking about the intricacies of the early game. But if you want to learn, you know, about how the early game should go and the basics of the game, I do have a Resonance Teaches Rookie Player series and a couple tutorials on my YouTube channel, which should hopefully help you to a degree. Do we have some sort of Oasis-style thing going on in the middle of the map? Is that a giant forest? But of course, I will still answer your questions, and occasionally cover some of the more basic / advanced concepts. To a degree, because I think that's important, you know, to sort of hammer that in, so that when I do play with you guys, I don't see you guys making any weird, silly mistakes. Because yeah, I mean, I don't want to see anybody with a early game with an idle TC, for example. That's just lame. You guys got to be constantly producing your vills. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we do have a sort of Oasis-style deal going on here. This is some weird map, man. Interesting, interesting. I have 4 relics around my base. That I do. That I do. Should be an experienced player match with everybody 1 TC and low pop cap, something different. Yeah, if you guys have suggestions for just interesting things you want to see me do, by all means, you know, we can do them, man. So just let me know. Why are you hunting your boy? You should be mining your stone. You're right, I must start a stone empire. A stone empire indeed. Yeah, so they didn't really give me any sheep this map, but, you know, it's a blessing that I happen to be the Mongols, so it's not really a big deal. Now, my question is, what the hell is this? Okay, so it looks like there's a ton of resources in the middle of the map, a la Gold Rush, you know. So, let's keep that in mind. Tons of minerals and trees in the center. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Not sure what my course of action this game will be. Can't really decide yet. But I think I've got a plan going. I know that some people like to listen in as they play, so I'm not going to really elaborate too much on it until I actually do it. But this should be all right. Yeah, this should give me enough to advance. Just drop up that last little bit. Good. I'm assuming my adjacent opponent is somewhere over there. Not a big deal. Yeah, we'll click up about now, and we'll see where life takes us. Starting the Feudal Age with MegaRandom. Yeah, that could be cool. Bought the game last week, started doing some campaign single-player runs. No loading screens all the way, way better than Revitalized. Yeah, no, they definitely... The game is riddled with improvements, and I think worth every penny. However, the multiplayer experience is still, you know, leaves something to be desired. But regardless, yeah, no, they really did patch up the single player quite a bit. I appreciate that, you know, it runs in 60 FPS now rather than 20, among other things. Steam Workshop mods are, of course, absolutely awesome. Great feature to have. There's some sheep. Maybe these will finally make it to my base this year. Nah, let's not be crazy. Am I next to Pistachio? Is that it? Yeah, you can play the old version on Voobly, but I mean, I find that HD Edition's multiplayer is honestly like on par with Voobly's. Like Voobly's experience isn't really much better, and you do lose out on a lot of things, like the Steam Workshop mods, the 60 FPS, cleaner visuals. Better scrolling, etc., etc., etc. So, you know, I don't think that Voobly's is necessarily too much better, although Voobly does have things like a functioning spectator mode, so that's always decent to consider. But I would never want to give up my my Steam Workshop mods, you know. They're too nice, too nice. Okay, so we're in the Feudal Age now. Let's see if we can get this show on the road. But, you know, I'm not super confident in this particular match. I think this is going to be a struggle, but we'll see. Hopefully we can... Oh, I'm next to Tetrades. That's fantastic. Fantastic as always. Why are those sheep walking that way? Yeah, there's a lot of relics on this map, too. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I should really scout what Tetrades is doing. He is the Italians. I still don't know what the Italians actually do in a serious sense, and Tetrades being a very skilled player, I'm actually curious to see if he knows what opening he's supposed to be going for. I don't know if he actually knows, like, legit Italian openings. Oh, okay. He's got spears, I see a range. Is he gonna try and fast castle? Or is he just gonna go into archers? No, I don't know about committing to this too much now. I was gonna go scouts, but it looks like he is more than prepared, so perhaps this is unwise. Yeah, perhaps indeed this is unwise. I was gonna heavily invest in scouts, but yeah, he's definitely prepared. I was hoping I would be against someone who's not Atreides, you know, someone who might not actually be ready to handle scouts, but of course it's Atreides, so he is more than competent in that regard. But I bet his teammates aren't ready, so that's always a thing. But of course, I can't commit to this type of strategy. Why? Because I want to actually get to the Castle Age at some point this year, and I can't do that if I am blowing all my food on scouts, right? So usually pros will transition into archers after a little bit. Wheelbarrow. Okay, cool. I actually have 2 sheep now. That's a thing. Oh, I'm actually apparently playing quite well this match. That's nice. I don't normally play very well at all when I'm commentating. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a little bit of eco damage to him, force him off the line, pull some stuff back, and kill this skirm for free. That one's out of position. Ah, there's this wood line. I have found you. And kill this thing too for free. Aha, he's flushing me. Okay, no, that's awkward. Bit of chaos. Okay, so we'll pull back some dudes. Got to do some pretty heavy damage to that over there. See if we can get this thing up ASAP. And yay! The struggle, dude. And I have you now. Whoa, I actually have the situation completely under control. I'm actually proud of myself. I'm actually handling this nicely. Now, I really need to kill this archer. I don't really mind if I lose a scout off this. It doesn't really matter to me at all. Now, what does matter to me is my supreme lack of gold. So that does matter. Why? I need archers. Also my lack of food. I've really got nothing, but I did get to do some really solid damage to him and take out his entire army. Actually, that's nice. Well, you guys wanted me to actually go for some early aggression for a change, so I guess we're doing that this time. Keep things a little interesting. Now, I'm sure things will somehow go horribly, horribly wrong at some point. I'm assuming just because he'll just castle before me, or I'll get overwhelmed by his opponents. I'm assuming that his teammates are going to do horrible, despicable things. Wait, I don't want to engage the spearman yet. Kind of don't. Not yet. Oh right, I've got Lombard in the pocket next to me actually, so this will actually work out because Lombard is a really talented player. I love it when I actually have like adjacent teammates that I can rely on. That's always a nice feeling. Not something I'm particularly used to. Should do deathmatch. I have done deathmatch before. I'm not really good at it, but if you guys want to see me do deathmatch, we can do deathmatch. The game when we're locked in the Castle Age. Okay, I threw away that scout for free. That was unfortunate. I forgot that spearman was, I thought he had more HP, so I thought I would need to sort of just remove him, but it's not the case. Hopefully this isn't open over here. But it probably is. It totally is. Wolf! Hey, Dios mio. Ah, shitballs. Well, this is when, the struggle continues. I know I have a stronger eco than him right now, but he's got a really strong military, which is a problem. Thankfully, though, I do have this tower right here to protect all of my necessities, so it's not a huge deal. Yes, he's found my spare warline. That is subpar, but where are my knights? Could really use some knights. Okay, I gotta do quite a bit of free damage on him right there, which is the point. I want to get as much free damage as I can. Looks like I'm just reversing those guys over there. Ah, thank you, thank you. See, this is how a normal, I guess, aggressive sort of open map is supposed to be played. Is you know, usually players will open up with some sort of like scouts, like I did, transition into flush, you know, like these archers and skirms and whatnot. And then, you know, we'll go into a feudal war while our pocket players, you know, players who aren't adjacent, directly adjacent to an enemy, will go to the castle age and then back up the flank, which is me with the knights, which is exactly what I want. And normally what happens every time I go for a feudal war is my pocket will not back me up with knights at all, which is not good. Not good at all. And then the shenanigans happen. But Lombard's actually backing me up, which is nice, and we're really actually handling the treaties quite nicely right now. I like this a lot. My base is actually laid out quite nicely. I do have basically most things protected. Is this even open, actually? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, why else? Yeah, I'm certain it's open. Alright, yeah, now we just got to start getting out lots of stuff and just overwhelm him and not really let him build back off this. So let's see. Is golden woodline. I'm gonna have a pretty slow castle age, but that, you know, that's why making archers is nice, because archers don't cost food, and oh shit, towers nice. Oh, where's my Lombard knights right now? I thought he was here. Lombard, where art thou? I need a market so I can actually know where this dude is, but I do not. I have one. So it would be unwise for him to engage here, because he's underneath my TC, which is why I want him to engage right now. And I want to get as much free damage as I can, which is what I'm doing. Okay, he's in the castle age right now, which sucks for me because I am not really close to it. But I can use the market to deal with that. I should get that market out, and perhaps I will just back my eco up over there. I was just concerned about putting down tons of farms that I was being raided. On the flip side, I am completely able to take care of Mercutius's knights without really much interference. I don't see this as an issue. I just need Lombard to manhandle the treaties while I deal with Mercutius. Then we should be good. Seed all the farms. Oh, he's not gonna let me get that up, is he? You bastard. Fight me, bro. Okay, back to the wood line. I will kill this thing. I will kill these guys eventually. But that's gonna be a struggle. Why am I getting ganged up on? I need to know where Lombard Sentinel is, dudes, but I have no idea. Let's get this. And now I'm just gonna advance. I have enough money too. He's gone. I will kill these goddamn knights. I should have been focus firing one though. But alas, I had too much crap to manage. Where do those crossbows go? These crossbows are gone. Oh, these knights are so tanky because he's got +2. That's why. I just have to kill this one. This one's at 4 HP. The struggle. I'm not even gonna be able to kill them. Also, like the Persians getting that attack bonus versus archers is pretty strong, dude. Okay, I should probably just mass skirms. Just sidestepping. It's real. Get out of there, man. This is no place for you. Okay, and then I will get a siege workshop ASAP. You know what I also need? I also need another TC. Badly. Alright, hopefully these knights can just kill those things, and then I can, Wow, multiple building unit key failed me. This is why I always, click on them manually. This is smart of Atreides, because what he's doing is he's backing up his dudes onto the market so that they're harder to surround. And then you look at the unit pathing on the knights, I mean, they got the full downs. So, full down syndrome. He might actually win this fight only because Lombard's knights are just fucking around and not actually hitting anything. Which is beautiful and depressing at the same time. Nah, he's not winning this fight. But he almost did, which is sad. But that's just what happens. Other guys like to huff paints. Like this guy right here, like this is great. You know, he's like, I have 7 stone, I can hold 10, but I will just stand here with 7 stone. Yes, that is me. So, yeah. Such is life. Hopefully I can get another TC out as well off this. As soon as I get 100 stone. Actually, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't want to wait too long. Back those guys away from the front line. Get a mangonel out. And build the TCs.
Yes.
My wood. I have none of it anymore. Okay. Crossbowman. I want to stay on that hill and fight him, but I can't because he's got more numbers than me and I don't have my mangonel support. However, now I do. Okay, those two are just like, yeah, I'll stand next to the TC that he told me to build. Oh, there. He's marching over here. I'll probably be able to catch him out. I mean, he's just walking over this way.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is. You can run, but you cannot hide. Wow. Or he can just run for days. This mangonel is way too fucking slow. I'll never be able to accomplish too much with that. But I do need to give him range support in case Atreides just engages on him. Let's see, if he puts his crossbowmen to a wall, and the knights just fuck around, then crossbowmen can beat knights if positioned carefully. So you need range support. Now he should really engage. I have Scarus. Okay, well, at least his army is out of position. That's the thing, at least. I should build another TC. Use all that extra gold that I have to my advantage. Try and deal with this this shitty economy, but Lombard really should have engaged him right there, but whatever. My guys are way too far out. I should just attack him. Let's see if I can get a little bit of an eco rolling. Because I really don't have one right now. Oh, I need another TC out. Doobie-doo. This is MegaRandom. That's what the map is called. We should not have the Mangonel group with those guys. Breeze has advanced the Imperial Age. Never a good thing. I should stone all that. Okay. Just need more vills. More vills. Wow, food is expensive. Someone has been buying a cosmic shitload. Well, I guess that's mostly me. Think about it. Give me more woodmen. I need wood to build farms. He's doing so much to Lombard right now, goodness. But I'm the Lombard's knights. Oh, he's just getting killed. Okay, at least in this particular case, I do have an advantage, which is a thing. ISO has advanced. ISO is on my team. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm doing some huge damage to his army right now. That should cut him down to size a little bit, because I know that he's committed most of his stuff to Lombard's base right now, so his home front is really vulnerable. My economy is really weak right now, so I'm mostly working on just getting that into a good position, but I'm going to do some really good damage to his eco here too. I'm killing a lot of villagers here. I've killed most of his at-home army, and this is solid. So I just put a lot of pressure on him right now, which is good, And hopefully I will be able to really make something happen off of this. However, he does have the home field advantage, so I have to be careful. I'll take this one for free. Oh, I see. So the Teutonic Knights. Seems like oh, actually, never mind. The Breeze is making camels, so that makes sense then, I guess. Okay. This is number 2 of today. I'll be streaming for the next few hours. They'll probably be doing at least 1 or 2 games after this. It depends on how long this match this lasts. Okay, this looks like this is actually going swimmingly in that direction. Atreides has a much stronger eco than me, though, so even though I have a military advantage on him now, like, the shoe's on the other foot. It wouldn't be a resin stream if I didn't. If this didn't finally happen, that I get housed. But, Yeah, I have to be careful, because previously I had a big eco advantage on him, and now he has a big eco advantage on me, but I have a good military advantage on him, so... we have swapped roles now, but this does favor him in the long run, so I have to be careful to not give him too much of anything free. Because if you give him an inch, he'll go a mile. So I gotta keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, I got some good TCs. It also really happens to be nice that Lombard is the gods. Looks like this front is actually in our favor. The Teutonic Knights is a really smart choice because Breeze decided to go camels. I'm assuming anticipating knights, just because the Teuton is always open initially with knights. And yeah, the Teutonic Knights like hard counter camels, and I'm gonna get a lot of free damage on Tetrides right here, I think. Now, unfortunately, he does actually have a range advantage on me, so I do have to keep that in mind. And what I should really be doing is I should get another siege workshop out, and it's about time we advance. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to build a university over here. Still pump out more vills. I know I'm low on wood, so I need to balance that out. And yep. Can hotkey some things. Now we got a lot of trash over here from Pistachio. Condottiero. That's sick, dude. I'm glad he made one. Because I didn't actually make any in this game. I just realized that. Anyway, we should be relatively a-okay in this particular situation. I think I could go back into crossbows as well. I think that is not an unreasonable assumption, considering that he doesn't have too much stuff. And I think it's about time we advance. So we'll advance with this TC. Don't want to be stuck in the Castle Age forever. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more Huscarl support if we want to. So he's gonna need a flood, and also bring those pikes up as well. Okay, not bad, not bad. This better not be like the only gold. I can always mine that, I guess. Okay, not bad, not bad. So I'll provide him a siege support with his infantry. Sounds like a plan to me. I'll never really be able to go Mangudai, I don't think. That is wishful thinking. I think Mangudai will always really be out of my reach, per se, but we'll see. Might be able to pulse him out at some point. But there's such a huge initial investment, so if you're not really in the pocket, it's hard to just get Mangudai out, really. You know, the enemies, they don't typically let you. Let's push, Mr. Lombard, I need your support. Well, I'm your backup, I guess, so I need you to lead the way. Lead the way and some carnage. I've definitely made up for my huge eco deficit at this point, which is good, because I do not want to be at a huge eco deficit all game, obviously. That's just bad news. It's bad news bears. Now, granted, my eco still could be stronger, and I gotta be careful, because I might get housed again. I probably will, honestly. Yep. I have to keep track of all this stuff when I'm still trying to read the chit-chat. It's got the corners. I don't have a scout right now, so can't really do that. No, this is working out, actually. I might have a sort of sloppier eco than I'd like to, but this match is definitely in our favor at the moment. Like, I'm okay with making all these exchanges. These exchanges are to our advantage, so it's not a big deal for me. I see that purple is going into hand cannoneers now, so that's always a problem. So, but I can handle those with my ranged units, so I should focus on those while my Goth's teammate focuses on the other stuff. Is there any more wood over here? That'd be nice. My lumber camps are really overly saturated. Too many vills. Ah, yes, there's another forest. Gouda Gouda. Ah, lots of forests. I like. Yes, and I have a decent-sized army too! Aha! Looks like Breeze is getting eaten by the tubes. Nicely, well played from ISO and Shade, and Lombard plays a mean pocket. It's really, really nice that when, like I said, when I go on the offensive, and I go for some, like, early aggression, which is why I really don't like going for it, is because I don't often get, proper backup from my pocket. My pocket will, like, go something crazy, like, they'll try and, fully boom, and they'll be like, oh, you can hold out, you know, while the other, of course, the enemy pocket decides to go, like, all nights, or something, and they try and all-in me, and I'm just like, please give me backup, and they're like, no, dude, I'm booming, or, you know, I'm going mass camels, or something crazy, or I'm going mass, you know, Celtic cavalry archers. I'm like, you are not helping me very much. And so yeah, that's how the struggle begins. Get some of these. I'll probably get like a a trebuchet out. That's an enemy scout. Cool.
Yes.
I think it's about time I also start considering getting some trade of my own. I think my eco is actually kind of legit right now. That's good. I don't want to put my castles too close to the front. I just want them to be to defend against raiding. That's all I really need them for. I'll get out. He's got trebs of his own, but I guess I can. No, I should just build mangonels. Upgrade those to honors at some point. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, we just mass tons of range support. Yeah, exactly, Declan Wild. I mean, I've got so many things to manage. It's so easy to be like, hey, you should have done X, you should have done Y. Well, you know, I have so many things I have to manage. Not only am I trying to actually, like, be helpful, informative, and funny when I do my commentaries, but I also have to read the Twitch chat, and I have to play these matches. You guys just get to watch, so, you know. Of course, there's always things I could have done better, but I'm always aware of them. I just don't always get time to, you know, address each and every single one of those points. So yes, I should be getting those relics, but I've got so much stuff I gotta do, you know. So it's hard. I would like to get drill, though. Get some of the crack rams out, as they like to call them. They move so fast. I think I'll probably get away with that castle there. I'm just mostly, you know, protecting its raiding. And these are enemy knights? Okay. Duly noted. He's gonna kill, actually, all of my gold miners right there. That is, no, I'm not trying to attack them. I'm trying to spawn the... Oh my god, I'm not clicking the cavaliers. I'm clicking that gold mine. Silly game. Probably make some links. Cool. Relic numero uno. I haven't really played much Civ 5, but it's definitely on my to-do list. I hear it is quite good. But you guys don't need me to tell you that. You guys definitely know that. What do I think of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is that I think it's hilarious. I think it's amazing that something like that can exist in today's modern world. I think that's incredible. I don't know about you guys, but I am just utterly amazed that something like that can exist. I find it fascinating. Well, obviously depressing in a sense that, you know, it would really suck to live there and have to deal with those guys, but I find it fascinating, at least to research. Like, they truly are like a stereotypical, like, super tyrannical, like, amazing regime. It is truly a work of art. Okay, they're quitting now? Yeah, no, we got them on lockdown, actually, which is quite nice. There's definitely a lot of things I could have done better this match, but I think I handled the early game quite well, which is nice. This was a really, really high quality game, I think. Just a really, really high quality game. It was just a good level of play overall. It's a shame that this game isn't going to continue because I had time now to transition into something that's not range support. It's going to go like mass hussars as well. But I didn't really get to, so that's the thing. Yeah, looks like they are indeed resigning. It's a really, really good game, and again, like, my team played extremely well, as well as the enemy team. This was a good match. I actually made some plays this time, so that's a plus. Not used to that. At least, you know, this type of map is not really my forte in a sense, you know. I almost said this type of map is not my foreplay. It's not my forte, you know. Normally, I definitely excel at, like, Black Forest. So this is definitely not Black Forest. And, like, closed maps. So what I'm good at is booming, not necessarily early aggression, so. But I'm capable of doing it. It's just always cool to have somebody like Lombard who you can really rely on. He's a great pocket player. Because, yeah, when I'm playing like a flank, I expect to be backed up like one. And, you know, Lombard delivers. Today, OP was not a faggot. Alright, yeah, so we're just, we're moving out, we're making stuff happen. Not bad. Yeah, I'm finally getting my, my eco in a good position, and they quit, so... That's how the crow flies! That is just how the crow flies. Alright, GG, well played. Good stuff, good stuff. Notice how everybody's economy is super fat, guys. You want to have tons and tons of villagers, otherwise you will lose. Look at these ecos. You gotta play Farming Simulator. If you're not playing Farming Simulator, then, you're not gonna win. Wow, this is a weird-ass map. Yeah, poor Breeze, wow, he has, like, nothing left, actually. He got kind of eaten, you know? We went Pac-Man on him, and we just waka-waka'd all over his base, so. Rip Breeze. But yeah, GG, well played. That was a really, really high-quality game. Like, the level of play on both sides was actually quite solid. Quite solid. This was also a decently well-balanced match, too, so I enjoyed this a lot. Yeah, the Farming Simulator, guys, it's important. It's important to play Farming Simulator, otherwise you're never going to be able to keep up with people. I had the most trade profit. That's actually kind of fun. Oh, I did have the fastest fuel. That's cool. Even though mine was a little slower than I wanted. I think I made one extra villager. I wanted to go up at like 21 pop, but I decided to go for a second one. A little extra villager. Ah, yeah, strongest eco, too. Look at this, guys. This is what you need. You need this. Otherwise, I'm not going to compete with people. If there's one thing I can do, which is boom, so I can do that at least. It took me a little while to get to that level of strength of my economy that my opponents had, but I definitely surpassed them, though, which is quite nice. You're going to need a lot of ills so that you can sustain your troop production. Otherwise, you're going to get destroyed, son. So anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed playing it. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like rating, as well as perhaps a video comment below. I do read all the comments, even if I don't get a chance to respond to all of them. And of course, don't forget to check out the rest of the stuff on my YouTube channel as well. I've got plenty of other Age of Empires videos, as well as videos related to many other games, and if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably like those as well. I also do live stream regularly, and I have a Facebook and a Twitter page, links to which in the video description, or on the screen, or below the Twitch stream. So anyway, thank you so much for the support, guys. As always, I really do appreciate it, more than you know. It's a pleasure to have you guys around. And stick around, and we'll be back with the next match of the live stream shortly. So thank you for tuning in. I will be back in a moment with Game 3 of today.